Heyo Dream Team, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be testing a new microphone, so if the audio is shit, I apologize, but let's get into the video. So, if last season you would have told me that my favorite perk in Season 17 was going to be a dragonfly, firefly equivalent like perk, I would have told you, interesting, now leave me alone. But seriously, if you would have told me that that perk would be best on a submachine gun, I would have told you, I don't know you! If you don't know, the perk I'm talking about is Incandescent. Now what is Incandescent? Well, clearly, if you read the description there, it says defeating a target spreads scorch to those nearby. More powerful combatants and opposing guardians cause scorch in a larger area. Incandescent is everything that, like, Dragonfly and Firefly wish they were. When Incandescent, Dragonfly, and Firefly get together to catch up for some, with some drinks and food, Incandescent is the one who covers the tab. Incandescent is the perk that she told you not to worry about. Don't worry about it. They're just friends. So what does Incandescent have over Dragonfly and Firefly? For starters, you get the perk to proc off of any kill. Any kill. Not a headshot kill. Any kill. It's practically free. For I mean, maybe not free, because you still have to get the kill, but still, you don't have those requirements of getting a headshot like you do with Firefly or Dragonfly. And in so many instances, like, you would think that it's so easy to proc Dragonfly and Firefly, you just gotta get the headshot, no biggie. But there have been so many times that I thought I got the headshot, but it didn't get the headshot, and didn't proc those perks. But what if you could use a perk that didn't need the headshot? Then Incandescent is the perk for you. Incandescent is the equivalent of shooting like 5 bean Taco Bell burritos into your enemy's mouth, causing them to fill up and combust harder than Kenny from South Park. This thing drops mixtapes hotter than all these wannabe rappers in the industry now. Are you getting it across? This perk is amazing, especially if you're looking to use it with your new Solar 3.0 build. Okay, you get it. You understand. Incandescent is a good perk. You get what I'm hammering at. But where or what weapon should you be getting Incandescent on? Well, as you can see on my screen right here, Calus Mini-tool. Who would have thought that this would have been my favorite gun in a new season? Because I've used the regular Mini-tool, and I gotta say, not a fan, especially in PvP. That thing has like 0 range. I was telling my buddy that if they were gonna bring this weapon back, that they needed to bump up that zoom and add accurize rounds instead of ricochet round. If you don't believe me, like, I called this. If you don't believe me, ask them yourself. What did I tell you? Didn't I say that they were going to have to do that in order to make the weapon good? Tell them I was right.
Yeah, he was right.
This weapon has become a quick favorite of mine, that I actually bring it into raids with me. That it is my main weapon to use, and, mid-tier level hard difficulty PvE content. I even brought this thing into Legend Lost sectors. Used this weapon specifically when going after the new exotic armor. And this thing put in work. This thing puts in more work than a plus-size woman's spandex. All you simply have to do is kill a target. It blows up, causing other enemies to get infected with scorch damage, for them to burn, then they slowly tick, you kill them, they blow up, causing the area of effect of scorch damage, other enemies burn, you kill them. It's just a domino effect. This thing is amazing. I love this perk so much, I want to divorce my wife and marry this instead. The Calus Mini-tool, this was one of the main weapons I was so excited to actually craft myself. SMGs are part of the artifact this season. They're used for overload. This will be the main weapon I use, if not the only weapon I use for overload. I have been grinding all day and all night trying to level this damn thing up to level 13. Oh, and by the way, why does it take so long to level up my weapons? I spend hours in the Leviathan just using this weapon to kill ads, going for keys, doing the event, killing ads, going for keys, doing the event again. It's almost like I will play the game for 5 hours, look at the progress I make, and I'm only at half of a level bar. Is it just me that feels this way? Because I'm sorry, it seems a little ridiculous that I have to spend almost 5 hours to level up the weapon like twice. But I digress. So if we're looking to craft this weapon, to make this weapon the killing machine it is, obviously the main perk we are going to want is the one that I love the most, Incandescent. So we're gonna slap that on, but what is a good barrel perk for this weapon? Well, you're gonna be in PvE, so you could do something like full bore, because you're not going to really feel the stability or handling in the PvE content. I actually don't think that's the play here. Something like corkscrew rifling, just buffing all stats by 5, is a nice addition. You can't go wrong with that. But we have if you can't tell, a recoil direction of 80. And with a counterbalance mod on that, it does bring it to 95, and that's nice and all, but you're not going to want to put in counterbalance on this thing in PvE. You're going to want to throw in major spec or minor spec maybe, you know? You're not going to want to waste your mod slot. So what I like to go for is arrowhead break, bringing that recoil direction up to a classic 100. Then tier 2, I prefer accurized rounds, helping that range, bringing it up to about 17 meters. But you could also go with, you know, a magazine perk, appended mag, bringing it up by 3, or tactical mag. But I strongly believe that accurized rounds is still the better perk in column 2. Then column 3, what is the best perk for PvE in column 3? Something that goes so well with blowing up other enemies, causing tick damage to them so you can kill them faster. Is it Slideways? No. Is it Grave Robber? No. Oh, how about Air Assault? No, never Air Assault. Why is this a perk? Bungie, buff Air Assault. Make it better. It's bad. It's really bad. The best perk to combine with Incandescent is clearly going to be Unrelenting. And that's funny to me because I absolutely hate Unrelenting. I have a long history of getting it on nearly god-rolled weapons, only, you know, for them to just have this stupid perk poisoning the roll. Do you know how many risk walkers I've received with this damn perk? God damn it. Unrelenting. I got Unrelenting.
Is that good?
No, that is not good. That is bad. If I could not want any freaking perk, is this one. Oh, it's this one. Oh.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That's not what I want. Didn't you hear me when I said Unrelenting is garbage? So it's left a strong taste in my mouth. But here I'm actually okay with it. It goes so well with Incandescent, seriously. And for the masterwork, you're not going to go really anything different here. Range masterwork, again, to bump that range up. Like I said, this thing is just nasty if you're going to be, you know, up close to enemies, mowing them down, trying to deal as much damage to them as possible. I absolutely love it. It is a blast to play with, especially in this new event. I have yet to take it in the new dungeon with the amount of ads in the new dungeon, because clearly Bungie is pushing their servers to see how many ads they can have, while at the same time trying to make us players miserable because we cannot do enough ad control to save our guardians' lives. But this thing is an ad clearing machine, and being able to craft this thing, you're able to craft them with enhanced perks. What's better than that? Now, if you're curious on what I think the PvP Godroll for this weapon is, so if you want to take a 900 RPM SMG into the Crucible that isn't the funnel web, then, you know, this is the next option. Personally, I'm going to go out on all range for this thing. I need to push this weapon's range maximum as possible. So the barrel perk that I would go with is actually going to be full bore. You could go with like hammer forge rifling because it does give the +10, but give me that 15, baby. And then of course accurized rounds. Then one perk that I absolutely love on my SMGs is 100% moving target. You could go with slideways as well as threat detector. Those are good perks as well, but for me, moving target 100% the play. Then if you wanted to be cheeky, you could most definitely take Incandescent into the Crucible. I mean, I have yet to actually try that out. I kind of want to, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Incandescent, I think, it's going to work as well as Firefly or Dragonfly in the Crucible, I feel. My play is most definitely going to be tap the trigger, giving you that bump to stability and recoil, also improving your accuracy cone. I mean, what's not to love about that? You could also go with Eye of the Storm as well, and then 100% a range masterwork. And then you throw on Counterbalance Stock to give it that 95 recoil.
Wow.
And then again, if you happen to craft this weapon, you get enhanced perks. So yeah, that is my quick rundown of Incandescent. Have you guys been able to find enough Calus Mini-tool red boxes? Or you have been unlucky like a majority of people? I actually grind the heck out of the Leviathan when it first dropped. I must have played the events and going for keys for hours upon hours. I'm not kidding. Again, you ask my buddy. He could tell you. I was able to secure the beloved red boxes enough and the Calus Mini-tool red boxes enough. I'm really trying now to get the Austringer red boxes because I really want to craft my Godroll Austringer, but that has been proving to be unlucky for me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Do you like Calus Mini-tool? Is it a good weapon or is it a bad weapon? And what roles are you looking for on this weapon? But seriously, do not forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, because if you like video games and memes, subscribe to Collateral Dreams. I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.